Hey, what's going on, y'all? Today I'm showing off how I'm playing Hop's Zacian EX. It is a basic EX Pokemon with 230 HP. It's got the Insta-Strike attack. It does 30 damage, and then 30 damage to one of our opponent's benched Pokemon for a colorless energy, and then for 3 metal and a colorless, it does 240 damage, and then we can't use the Brave Slash attack during our next turn. But with this build, and actually every build I've built so far with Zacian EX, we don't ever use Brave Slash. I actually play 0 metal energy in this deck. First, let's talk about all the powerful Hops trainer cards that we can use to amplify our damage. The trainer cards are really what makes the Hops deck come to life. We got the Hops Choice Band here. The attacks used by our Hops Pokemon cost a colorless less, and they do 30 more damage. The Hops Bag item cards are just for 2 Hops Pokemon and puts them onto our bench. Basic Pokemon, it's just any Pokemon. And then we've got the Stadium, the Post-Twix Stadium, our Hops Pokemon. Both yours and your opponents do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So we're doing plus 30 from the Hops Choice Band, plus 30 from the Post-Twix, so that's plus 60 damage, so we're looking at 90 damage to our opponent's active Pokemon, and then 30 to the bench with the Insta-Strike from the Zacian. Like I said, that's all we're using, but wait, there is more. We also have the Hops Snorlax, and its ability, Extra Helpings, says our Hops Pokemon do 30 more damage to our opponent's active Pokemon. The effect of Extra Helpings doesn't stack, so even if we have 2 Snorlax in play, we're only getting plus 30 more damage, but that means the Insta-Strike from Zacian is doing 120 damage to the active Pokemon and then 30 to the bench. Now, there's a couple different ways we play matchups with the Zacian deck. One way is we initially attack with the Zacian, and then after they knock it out, it turns on our Hops Cramorant with that Fickle Spitting attack for a single colorless energy, but can cost 0 energy with the Hops Choice Band. If your opponent doesn't have exactly 3 or 4 prize cards remaining, this attack does nothing. So after they've KO'd our Zacian, we attack with a Cram, ideally with no other 2 prize Pokemon in play. They KO our Cram, and then we attack with another Hops Cramorant, and with all the damage modifiers combined, the Fickle Spitting can be hitting for 210 damage, which is quite a bit. The other strategy we can apply to certain matchups, mainly the Dragapult matchup, or any matchup where they don't want to KO our Hopization, is using Munkidori. We might not play Metal Energy, but we do play some energy, and it is Dark Energy to charge up our Munkidoris for their Adrenabrain. So while we're spreading damage, if our opponent is putting damage on our side of the field but not taking KOs, we can push that damage back over to their side of the field with the Adrenabrain in some matchups, and then the aggressive Hops Cramorant in others. That's how I'm currently playing the Hops Zacian EX deck. If you want to see the full 60, why I play what I play, and see some gameplay with the deck, check out the full video on my YouTube channel.